Hey, it's Bring Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbitied, and it's time for another State of the Stab. It's been a while since I did one of these, but there hasn't really been any major update. So, where we stand. I had the last week off from work. I had major plans to do a ton of recording, a ton of streaming, get caught up on everything. Yeah, that didn't happen. I spent basically, Friday to Tuesday, mostly busy with stuff around my house, stuff helping family, just the usual this, that, and the other, and yeah, all that just disappeared. And at least I managed to make the best of the rest of the week that I could, but even then, that was basically just Wednesday and Thursday and Friday early afternoon. But yeah, I guess also Saturday I got some work done. Anyway, recording this on Sunday. Maybe I'll release it today. Maybe I'll release it tomorrow on Monday. Doesn't really matter all that much. Things have been, like I said, the releases have been more or less the same, but we are finally at the turning point. If you've been watching the Visions of Mana releases, you see that we've already finished the main game, and we're now safely in the post game. Of course, on the streaming side, we've already recorded it. We've done every single thing in Visions of Mana. We got all the achievements. We got everything. The grand finale will be posted next Monday. So a week from today or tomorrow, depending on when this releases. After that, the Monday, Wednesday, Friday slot will be taken up by Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. It's a fun little game. I played the first game, Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion, and yeah, it should be fun to play the next game in this series. Those games are fun, very cute, and I hated the Eternal Train, and if there is anything at all like that, I will not be doing it in this game. As always, well, I guess not as always, I'll be going into it blind, but now I just realized that, yeah, actually my first LP of it was not blind. But yeah. We will be going in blind this time. After that, that's probably a short game. I don't know how long, but it's going to be decently short. Once we do that, I'm going to be doing a Case of the Golden Idol on my Monday, Wednesday, Friday slot. That is an interesting puzzle mystery game. We'll have, it'll be a collaboration with me and NY Smoller. If you remember, we did Corpse Party and the Spirit Engine 2 together. It's a ton of fun. He's a great friend, and always love doing more stuff with him. So yeah, that's my Monday, Wednesday, Friday for a good chunk of the time. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we are still doing a Arusu install. I did the math. Yesterday, I just streamed the start of Miku's route. I did the math. We've got another 11 weeks of it, roughly, more or less. So I'm expecting to be done with it around end of August. Next point. Once we finish that, we'll just be continuing straight on into Rio Reincarnation and finally be done with that visual novel. Yeah, Rina Utopia, Arusu install, and Rio Reincarnation are all a single game. And once I'm done with Rio Reincarnation, I'm playing Ren Dystopia, the next game in the series. Yeah, my Tuesday, Thursdays are very much Date Alive visual novels, but I'll be done with them. Also, Arusu install's generally considered the worst one of the series. And yeah, so Rio Reincarnation and Ren Dystopia should both be better than Arusu install. Although, from what I heard, Rina Utopia is the best, Arusu install is the worst, and Rio Reincarnation and Ren Dystopia are both in the middle. Alright, that is that taken care of. Saturdays. I am pretty much done with Crush. I still should probably redo the deluxe state with Peanut to get all of the achievements. Get the 100% clear, get the stay on task achievement, and then just get the do her date is 10 times achievement. So yeah, that'll be fun. Once we're done with that, I'm thinking the game that we will be doing afterwards is going to be Senran Kagura Peach Ball. It is a pinball game from the Senran Kagura series, which is, let's just say, very cheesecake. So it's fitting the sleazy Saturday theme, which is kind of what Saturdays are all about here. Yeah. And I guess how long do I have? I've got that recorded all the way up until July 5th. And like I said, probably need to do another episode or two more of it. And as always, who knows? Maybe there's an event or something that pops up, or a new girl shows up. So we'll be back to Crush whenever the need fits. But yeah, sometime around July on Saturdays, expect your Saturday sleaziness to both get dialed up a notch with Peach Ball. And yeah, should be fun. Lastly, SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I have every single one of my 3 p.m. bonus slots. Oh, and before I continue on that, all of those are released noon Pacific Standard Time. Or Pacific Daylight Time. Currently Pacific Daylight Time. What else? My bonus slot, my 3 p.m. bonus slot. We have a game in every single day. SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. It's another gacha game. I promise no more gacha, but the gacha sucked me in. I guess you can take the man away from the gacha, but you can't take the gacha out of the man. Fortunately, I don't spend money on it. If people do want to support me and, you know, drop tips and stuff during the live streams and say, hey, Stabity, I'm sending you money, use it to roll, then obviously I will. But bearing any of that, I'm going to be sticking to free-to-play. We are still less than halfway through the story. We've literally just done 3. We've done Mobile Suit Gundam, we've done Zeta Gundam, we've done Gundam Wing, and we're about halfway through Seed. However, every time I try to make forward progress, something new pops up. Maybe there's an event. Maybe there's a different kind of event. Maybe there's Master League. Ugh, Master League, that was the worst. And yeah, that's the general state of where we stand on that. Those have daily releases. Every single day, 3 p.m., an hour of SD Gundam G Generation content. I'm hoping to at some point get caught up. And once I'm caught up, we can, you know, reduce the frequency of those. Maybe have it 3 releases, 4 releases, maybe every other day. But yeah, maybe just kind of like start toning it down. 5 days a week, then 4 days a week, then 3 days a week. And, you know, stick to some sort of looser schedule to not overwhelm me. I definitely feel the burnout, and especially when I'm looking at how poorly my release schedule is filled out. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. What else? That is it for the gaming side. Let's talk about the Narration Channel right now. We have, as of last week, started Monday releases of Memories of Creature 88. This is one of the classics of HFY, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've read 4 or 5 chapters, I believe. I'm loving every second of it. And yeah, basically in a few weeks, we'll be caught up with where I've read, and things will be getting a surprise even for me. Wednesdays, we continue on with Troublemakers. This week, we'll be on Chapter 20 already. Jeez, time sure flies. Next week, it'll be a combined episode, because both 21 and 22 were way too short to be standalone episodes. And Fridays, we continue Free For All Fridays. My goal, between the Narration Channel, the Gaming Channel, get a full month of backlog. That's the goal. That's the goal. Just be able to safely say, I could disappear off the face of the planet for 3 weeks, and I would still be caught up. Obviously, it still need to start working really hard to catch up again to the 1 month goal, but that's the goal. Among other things, because I will be sometime in July, maybe August, not sure. Got my nephew coming into the country, probably going to take him on a road trip or something, show off some stuff in the US for him, since it'll be his first time coming. And yeah, that should be fun. What else? Yes, goals. 1 month backlog. Once we hit the 1 month backlog, I'm finally going to set up Patreon and locals to have a 1 week advantage. So if you want, you can go to locals and be or a Patreon and see all the videos, read or listen to the narrations 1 week ahead of everyone else. That way it'll motivate people to hop in there. Second, once we get that, and once I kind of stick to it, and I can say, yes, I can safely maintain 1 month, the next goal is to increase to 4 narrations per day. In this particular case, it's going to be really simple. I'm going to take Troublemakers, and instead of releasing 1 episode a week on Wednesdays, I'm going to release 1 episode on Tuesday, 1 episode on Thursday, and I'll have a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday release schedule. Again, get time for that to percolate, make sure I can keep up with the workload, not fall behind. Once I'm stable with that, I'm going to be swapping things up. My usual free-for-all Fridays are going to be moved to Wednesdays, and it'll be a Whatever Wednesday release from HFY. And Fridays are going to change into the Farm Witch channel, or the Farm Witch release stream. It'll be Farm Witch Fridays, because I love that person's HFY narrations. They are always a ton of fun, and it'll be a good excuse to get a lot more of them in. As always, the goals, get more. Obviously, people love my narration channel more than they love my gaming channel. It's just a fact of life. I'm not at all offended by it. Once we can tone down the frequency of SD Gundam G-Gen Eternal releases on the gaming side, that'll give me more time to focus on the narration side. And I guess one thing that I did forget, it will also give me more time to do some collaborations. Zappa, Steve, and I are definitely looking forward to do some more archipelago adventures. Plus, I was asking them, hey, maybe they'd be interested in doing Secret of Mana with me, and we could do it as a 3-player kind of thing. And they're like, oh yeah, that sounds great. So that's in the works, but we actually need to sit down and do it. Since, as I said, my bonus slots are full. Not a single empty space left for them. And we're already on SD Gundam G-Gen Eternal episode 55. Jeez. Yeah, at the rate we're going, it'll take a while to finish this, but still. All right, next on the list. Fizz's Free Funds, yet another channel that I run with a mere 23 subscribers. That is where I literally teach you how to rob banks for free. I had the channel on hiatus for a while, just no time to focus on it. And starting in May, I got back into it. And for the past 4 weeks, I have put out a Free Fund Friday video. Actually, all of them have been about Wells Fargo, just ways that you can legally steal money from Wells Fargo. It's a ton of fun, if you followed everything that I did, you would have had 400 plus 500, that's 900, another 400, 1,300, and another 200. You would have had $1,500 for free. If that doesn't sound like a good reason to go check out the Fizz's Free Funds channel, I don't know. Come on, like $1,500. None of the ones that I gave were actually referrals. Those were just cool deals you could sign up for. But I also put out referrals there, and then you can sign up for my referrals. You get free money, I get free money, I get more motivation to work on videos. It's a win-win-win-win-win situation. And the banks get hurt, so that's also a win. Do I have anything else I want to add? I think we got everything from the gaming side. We got everything from the narration side. We got the Fizz's Free Funds side. Mentioned all the releases, mentioned all the plans. Yeah. I guess aside from that, I'm just going to be heading straight back into editing. I've got... I'm looking at my release schedule. I'm still missing a video to upload for tomorrow. I need to finish uploading that. And I've got a lot of editing and rendering to do. So yeah, I will get going on that. You guys can have fun. See you later. Bye-bye.